You told him you were at work?
Yep. But if he goes to my job, I won't be there. I don't think he's that stupid, though.
So you done, huh?
Shouldn't I be? I mean, he's become irresponsible with his day-to-day. Do you know anyone who can blow $30,000 in one night?
Apparently I do, even though I don't know him that well.
Maylin, what would you do?
That's hard. I don't hypothetically put myself in situations. I go off of experiences that I've had. But if he's still trying to get with Corey, that's a different story. Corey is not a good guy. He fucked the whole Atlanta.
Did you mess with him?
Hell no. I haven't fooled around with a guy in years.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? I am Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences, and welcome to my channel. I am going to be talking about The Final Reckoning, episode 17, entitled The Scandal. Yeah, season 32 of The Challenges, 32 freaking seasons. Jesus, the new wave is running it. And you know, I really thought Nelson was going to make it to the end, but according to this episode, he doesn't have a chance. I don't know, but then they bring the teams back after this particular episode for 2 teams to come back. I don't know. I don't know why we keep doing this redemption crap. I just, whatever. It really makes the freaking season really, really long. And why am I complaining? There should be no reason why I'm complaining. I will say, though, that I am definitely loving the fact that Paulie and Natalie are winning. But suffice it to say, I will get back into this. Before I do, though, I need you guys to do me a solid. Subscribe to my Instagram, ACTV The Network. That is the Instagram that supports and houses all of the content from aconnectiontv.com. The new website with new exclusive content that will not be shown on the YouTube channel. Right now, I have over 20-something hours of content on the YouTube channel, and we are producing While You Sleep Season 2, and the shows and all upload every Wednesday. So hopefully you will definitely decide to support. If you can't support the website, definitely support by following the Instagram, ACTV The Network. It is free to do. ACTV The Network, all you have to do is click it. ACTV The Network, follow that Instagram. I love you. Love you to pieces. And shout out to all 219 subscribers thus far to aconnectiontv.com. You guys rock. We got 12 shows in production, and 2019 is going to be amazing. But I want to make an apology for the whole Bananas and Tony thing, who threw away the pudding. At the end of the day, they're both the same person because they're partners. So I really don't care that I messed it up. And I did. I watched the whole entire thing. And, you know, I was thinking that I should have taken notes, but I didn't take notes that night. But it definitely explained why Tony body slammed Tony, because Tony was the one that threw away the stuff out the window. But either way, Tony is Bananas and Bananas is Tony only because they're partners. So it really doesn't matter. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for getting me in check. Y'all be getting me in check. But anyways, Natalie and Paulie wins the challenge the week before. We got that. They really, really didn't utilize their votes to go the way that they wanted it to go. But then again, I guess they're not really in talks with Tony and Bananas because of the whole Natalie situation. But I digress. Tony and Bananas are talking, who will they vote in? Who do you think they'll vote in? Everyone's thinking that they're going to vote in Cara Maria. And Marie. Marie goes to the Lavender Ladies, which, by the way, none of them ever wear lavender. She goes to the Lavender Ladies and she does her whole begging and bleeding on bended knee thing. And they're like, no, we're not going to put you up. We want to get rid of Tony and Bananas. We want to get rid of Tony and Bananas. We're not going to put you up. So then, you know, Marie starts to feel confident and her friends. And she's like, yeah, okay, cool. So if that's the way we need to vote, then that's the way we need to vote. It's very interesting how one day they're aligned and then the next day they're not. Very interesting, but that's challenge history. Look at what's happened with Bananas. Bananas definitely told the world that he doesn't give up about friendships. Really, he did. I can't say the same thing about Zach, because Zach is gone because of his alleged friendship to Tony. But anyways, Cara Maria and Marie are shaking in their boots, thinking that they will be picked to go in. Nelson and Shane are on Kyle's shit list. Kyle and Brad says that they will make them pay every chance that he gets. Kaylee and Cam are like, whatever, we don't care. Kaylee doesn't care for Kyle. Cam is like, y'all are acting really stupid. Y'all lost fair and square, and it is what it is. Y'all are being babies. Natalie is asking Bananas, is he going to continue to talk to Angela after the house? Why do you care, Natalie? Why do you care, Natalie? Get over it, Natalie. Get over it. Bananas is scum. Bananas is scum. I've never once felt bad for Bananas. The only time I understood the position that Bananas was in was when he felt it almost necessary to knock freaking Devin out because Devin was following him around the whole entire house. Other than that, I can give two about Bananas. Bananas not old anything. Bananas is scum. He's scum. Even when he brought that little the kid on the charity show, even when he brought that kid on to watch them play the human ping pong table thing, I was like, okay, he's still scum. He's still scum. I don't care. It's like the show really tries to doll him up to not be the villain, but he will forever be the villain because of what he did to Sarah. Point blank, period. And I don't feel bad for him. Ever will I, never will I, nor will I ever feel bad for him. So no one cares. And neither should you, Natalie. They all go to Coco's. They say they all are going to vote for Tony and Bananas. They tell Marie. Marie was told. Bananas gets jealous because Natalie is talking to Nelson and Hunter, and he asked her not to. He thinks she's being spiteful. Isn't that how you always are, Bananas? You're very spiteful. Case in point. When you left, oh, well, let me not get ahead of myself. But who cares what Bananas thinks? And I'm all here for Natalie doing whatever she wants. She's beautiful, minus the herpes on the chin. Bananas says he is pissed. He talks about Natalie, saying that she is hanging around every other guy. And it's hilarious to watch him squabble like this. Natalie wants to choose Joss and Sylvia because they put them in. Shane says he needs help. He's having mental issues and he needs Nelson to treat him like a girlfriend and not a boy. Nelson and Shane's relationship is awkwardly cute. I mean, that's all that I'll say about it. Yeah, we all know that Nelson's not gay and blah, blah, blah. And Shane, I at one point appreciated Shane because I saw him as a great player representing the LGBTQ. But he's always messy and he's just always messy. So it's like, I thought that he was a good guy, but his whole image is tainted because of his messiness. So he's not a good guy. And how him and Nelson are getting together, I don't know. But whatever. They're definitely bonding more so than not. I'll just say that. The challenge is called the Armageddon. I keep always forgetting the challenge. Bananas and Tony are called into the elimination. Cara Maria is happy. Lavender Ladies voted them in. I called it. I said that they were going to pick Joss and Sylvia. And I knew that they were going to pick Joss and Sylvia because it seems like the logical pick. But they bested them anyways. And I don't really particularly care for Sylvia. Like Sylvia annoys me because she's still on the show. I don't know why she's still on the show after she headbutted Marie, but she's still on the show, so she kind of annoys me. She used to be a punk. She cries all the time, but she does well when she needs to do well. And she does well in these challenges, and that's what she did. She carried Josh all the way through the challenge, and they won. Tony and Bananas lost to Joss and Sylvia. Embarrassing. Completely embarrassing. Because they picked them thinking that they were going to win. Sylvia and Josh win. Bananas comes in saying that Natalie is taking your man. Says Natalie is on Nelson to Kaylee. That's insane. Cam tries to tell her it's not true. Hunter and Ashley, we go to the competition. Hunter and Ashley get 6 flags. Nelson and Shane, they lose miserably because of Nelson. Josh and Sylvia loses. Natalie and Paulie got 8 flags. Cara Maria only needed 1 flag and they bombed it. But Nelson and Shane lose. They get the purge and they fall. They fall, which means that they automatically are sent to the Redemption House, which means that this is just beautiful. It's beautiful because I can't wait to see how Bananas and Tony are going to respond to Nelson and Shane. I want Nelson to make it to a final. Nelson is so beautiful to me and seems to be so super cool on his Instagram. I want him to make it to a final. It sucks that he has to carry Shane to the final with him, because I just genuinely don't think that he's a nice person. He doesn't portray himself to be. And anyone that get themselves in Instagram and Twitter battle wars, it just lets you know how they are mentally. And so, you know, not only in Cara Maria falls, Shane and Nelson goes to the Redemption House, Kaylee confronts Nelson, and then we get to the end. Dun, 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 dun. How will this all end? Quite frankly, I think Kaylee should trust Nelson way before she even thinks about trusting Bananas, because after what Kaylee did with said Bananas, you would think that after Nelson takes her back or understands her in the situation, that they would make amends and be as cool as they are or have been, because they're trying to resolve their issues. But here and again, Bananas becomes another issue by planting this wedge between them. And I just can't wait to see episode 18. Challenge is cool. I like the challenge. A challenge is really, really dope. And I do apologize for not being able to get these reviews to you at a timely manner, but I am producing 12 shows. I'm running a business of 219 subscribers. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so freaking much. The people subscribe to aconnectiontv.com. Definitely continue to follow the journey, because it's only going to get better. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about episode 17. The scandal is not a freaking scandal. I'm so here for everything that's going against Bananas. Love you guys. Deuces.